Welcome. In this lesson, we will try to crack WPA2 wireless networks. WPA and WPA2 both are same in terms of cracking, as both use same authentication types, so the method is also same. Before going to crack the WPA2 networks, you need to have some basic understanding about the network's authentications, encryptions that it uses. While in normal case, you will see the wireless Wi-Fi using PSK authentication, that is pre-shared key. It is used to handshake the keys first in order to connect with the access point. And when we are going to attack enterprise, you will find that they are using WPA2 Enterprise Edition, so the authentication systems also varies. We need to check that if the target is using PSK authentication or not. I will show you in detail how we can start from monitoring mode of wireless card to capturing the data packets and then performing authentication if there is no client, and if minimum one client is connected, we can start cracking with the aircrack. So aircrack should basically use attacking target having PSK authentication, otherwise aircrack will not be able to crack. The second option, aircrack tool use dictionary based attack. Like if you have large password dictionary file, then you can attack. Otherwise, there is also another options we can use, like using simple John the Ripper tool, that is a hash cracker and the password cracker, and simply pipe through the aircrack tool as this command is. And finally, we can also use crunch to generate a large number of password lists in order to crack and get a 100% success rate. You need to clear your basic understanding about the wireless networks, as it is not possible to cover all the terms about wireless networks. Here I am just going to test the network and crack the Wi-Fi. There are two methods in which we can crack the Wi-Fi. First one is active and second one is passive. In active mode, we try to crack the password by simply sending a deauthentication with air replay attack, and then we can simply crack it. In passive modes, you need to wait for a client until it is authenticating his or herself, so that we will be capturing the traffic and we will have enough data packets to crack the PSK. Aircrack suite works on Windows port as well in the passive mode. Okay, now let's start using cracking this from starting step 1 to 4 using aircrack suite. So at first we will launch our AirMon tool and start in monitoring mode. As you can see, this is WLAN0 mon has been started on monitoring mode. We will be injecting the packets. We can check and kill all the unwanted processes as it is working fine. So I will finally start. You can see the WLAN0 is on monitoring mode. Now I will start aerodump on WLAN0 mon. Okay, it is started monitoring all the access points in the range. As you can see, most of them are using PSK and one access point is using WEP. I will crack Android API, the first one. This is the access point that I am going to crack, and you can see there is a station, means that client is connected with one. You can match the BSS ID, that is the access point MAC address. Okay, now we will start on a specific to filter out another access points, and I will simply start on Android API with the MAC address. I will simply, you can see it is running on the channel 6, and the BSS ID I will copy and paste, and the output file where it will be saved with name, and the monitor mode. Okay, now you can see it have filtered out, and there are two stations connected with this access point. I will launch air replay commands to deauthenticate one station, one client from that access point. 0 is for the deauthentication and 5 is the packet number will be sent to deauthenticate the network. You can use 1 as well, typing BSS ID and the C4 client MAC address that I am going to deauthenticate, so that it will be re-authenticating itself. You can use many tools in this section to crack this, but I prefer to use aircrack tool. Now it will de-authenticating, and you can see the WPA handshake is captured, and now we can stop it and start aircrack tool. This is my word list, and B is the BSSID for the access point, and PSK asterisk.cap is the captured file. The file was misplaced, so I copied it. Okay, now I will hit enter and it will start cracking. As you can see, this is started cracking. Let's see how much time. Great, it have cracked in less than 5 seconds because the password was not strong enough. This is Aries1996. This is not a good password because this is not a good password. It is recommended to use special characters, uppercase, lowercase with numbers. So this was the WPA2 cracking. Going for penetration testing and testing a wireless network, then you will not be able to see WEP because it is too much insecure. So the client and the organizations do not prefer to use WEP. And finally, there are a lot more tools like Wi-Fi, Fun Wi-Fi cracker, and also some command line tools. As a pen tester, you must be fluent with command lines because it saves a lot more time. So by this method, you can crack and test for wireless security and wireless networks. Thank you.